You're Ilana.
Hello. You're Sean.
And together we are the Downunder Cruisers.
Cruisers.
Welcome aboard, folks. How are we going?
Welcome.
Well, what a week.
What a week. What a day. It's been, 31 degrees Celsius today.
Oh, my God.
I've got the hot weather gear on. And then storms later, and no air conditioner that actually blew cold air.
No, we had an air conditioner that blew air. Well, it wasn't conditioning anything.
It wasn't.
It was circling something, but I'm trying to figure out what.
Yeah. So we survived.
In fact, we worked in a sauna today.
We did. But
and people paid us for the privilege.
We didn't even sweat off kilos either. That's not fair.
No, not fair at all.
Not fair.
Well, I better say good day to the people in the chat right now because we've got a couple. The governor, g'day Gov, how you going?
G'day Gov.
And we've got, now this is a bit of an interesting one. Lorraine is saying, Rob, you brat her.
I think she might have meant beat, as in first one in.
Rob, how did you brat? Come on. Seriously, how did you brat? And then Lorraine went on to say, looks like they will have to take 2 planes and a jet ski to get to America.
Oh, well. Okay.
2 jet skis and a plane.
That would sound fine. Long way to go on jet skis, though.
Yep.
Where would we get the plane from? We would jet ski to, Hawaii?
Well, Hawaii's not too bad.
And then we can take the plane?
I mean, Dave has gone and he's taken the plane to Hawaii, and then he's going to get on to the repositioning cruise out of Hawaii.
Yes, but coming back the other way.
Yeah, well,
not going.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we'll talk about that later on.
We will.
At any rate, we have some interesting news on the cruise. There are a bucket load of people who are in there. See, speak of the devil.
Oh, he must have heard.
G'day.
G'day.
So Dave, question. We've been talking about the cruise and cruising that's happening, and you've got all the RCL stuff that's come through.
Yeah.
So my question to you right now is, did the Hills hoist get a spin with you today? Well, he said he was going to be in a tiz and a dance over it.
Oh, in a tiz, yes.
Yeah.
You can only get in a tiz via the hoist.
Because Sue was actually going to organise.
I know, a very odd cruise.
And I want to know what the odd ones are.
I know.
How about the even ones?
I know. All the actual normal ones as opposed to the very odd ones.
All right. Okay. So I guess we better explain why we've got 2 aircraft in the background.
Very exciting news.
Well,
dum, 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 dum.
The flights are booked.
We have got flights to America.
The flights are booked. G'day, Najuma. How are you? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you.
Hey, Najuma.
Now, Dave has been spun like an out of control Ferris wheel. OMG. Is that excitement or what?
I am getting dizzy just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like a whirling dervish, or is it a dirling dervish?
No, it's a whirling dervish. Okay. So Lorraine's happy about that. Dave is excited about the flight.
Awesome,
so,
it is.
It is awesome.
It is done awesome. So seamlessly.
Yes.
All the way and there, all the way back.
Yep.
Without 41 hours via Mars and back.
Yeah, but wait a minute. We get on the plane.
I'm just going to stir my parfait.
Right, stir your parfait. Yep. I think I'll have my gin and tonic.
It is really hot. It's me. Dave, is it hot where you are? Hot and wet?
All right. You want the details. Okay. So we get on the plane in Melbourne.
Yes. And we fly.
No, we don't.
The plane flies.
Yeah, the plane does, because we'll get really
tired. And then we land.
Yeah,
we come down again.
Now, we get on the plane in Melbourne at 11 a.m.
That's right.
And we land in Fort Myers at 11 p.m.
Yeah, fancy that. And how long have we actually been flying for?
19 hours.
Is 19 hours all up?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't get that one.
How ridiculous is that?
But coming back, we lose a day. I mean, how do we do that?
Yes.
The plane didn't take that long, and it was 19 hours, and we lost a day.
Yes, and then we fly back over 2 days.
Seriously?
Direct.
Now all we need to do is organise the travel insurance.
And yes, you can be covered for COVID on land only, not on the cruise itself. So that's
it is
good
a
news.
great time to leave, Dave, because we've got daylight hours and we're staying in daylight hours. I mean, how many dinners can we have mid-air? Anyway, the way the plane is going to go, so we'll fly on Air New Zealand out of Melbourne
to Auckland.
To Auckland, and then from Auckland to Houston. And then when we get to Houston, we're going to go on a United Airlines plane, flying from Houston, Texas, all the way down to Fort Myers.
That's how embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
What accent is that?
Southern American.
Good grief.
A very bad Southern American. I mean, how many times did they try and copy an Aussie accent?
Very badly too, especially.
I mean, especially
turns out English or
that's
sort of.
Right. Alyssa, how are you, buddy? Nice to have you here. It's been humid in Brizzy and cooler and humid real nasty. Yeah.
It's same here. It's been 31 degrees. We've had a storm this afternoon, and now it's like another humid, or it's just me, I don't know.
Rob, crawl back in the cheese.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Rob. I do agree. Right, so Houston to Fort Myers. Is it Fort Myers or sorry, I should know, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should.
Fort Myers. Myers, yes, I don't put on the accent. Yep. And on the way back?
It's Tampa.
United Airlines back to Houston.
United Airlines, Tampa back to Houston, and then back on
picking up Air New Zealand again.
Air New Zealand all the way to Auckland, and then from Auckland back into Melbourne.
Yep. And our longest transfer is in Houston.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Is it
3 hours?
The one coming or going? 4 hours in transit on the way to Fort Myers.
Yeah, on the way.
Yeah.
Which gives us enough
and
time
only 2
to
hours.
just
we'll just
find the flight, relax.
Yes, we're really excited when we
got
the documentation.
Yep. All right, Dave, what do you reckon? The accent sounds like a cross between Deliverance and Campuchian goat herder.
Interesting combination.
Yep. The fact that you said Campuchian was one thing, but it's the goat herder that got me.
Mm.
Yeah. Who ever heard of a goat? How does a goat herder hear goats? I don't understand.
Well, after hearing your accent.
Oh, all right, okay. So
sorry, I'm busy stirring my fruit.
You are. You're being a stirrer.
Making it nice and cold.
Mm.
It's very hot, as I've said 10 times. Oh no.
Dave, think of the poor goat with you yelling at it in that accent. Yeah, well, you're right.
Excuse me, the goat. What about me? Think of me with him talking in that accent. Hello.
Really? Seriously?
Yes. Aren't I always serious?
Occasionally, always. Lorraine, I will be in San Antonio, Texas to Miami.
No
so
luggage
easy.
charge.
How much will it cost you in luggage charges? None.
Big zero, because we're travelling internationally.
Yep.
And we were allowed 2 pieces of luggage up to 23 kilos each. Wow, I can bring my snorkeling gear. Woohoo! Not yours, mine.
You mean I'm allowed to actually have
you can
a
have
bag?
You can have even 2 bags. 2 Ziploc bags.
I thought you were going to keep 2 Ziploc.
2, not 1, 2. I'm going to upgrade you to from the small to the medium and possibly into the large.
Oh my God! Seriously,
We'll call them your packing cube.
my packing cube. Yeah, my hair. Lorraine is going awesome. Yep, that is awesome.
We've selected our seats already. It's all beautiful. We're done.
All we got to do is turn up.
We're done.
And then get on the plane. No, the only thing we got to finish off is our Esther.
Yes. My God, that is a rigmarole.
Seriously?
I think you Americans are trying to keep all the travellers out. It is.
Yeah. Whoever thought of those questions? Anyway. All right, Dave, what are you saying? Went to Houston before a cruise. Stayed in the city on a weekend. It was literally closed. The main CBD of Houston is business district and closes down weekends. Dan Andrews would love it. Chairman Dan.
Well, we haven't got enough time to actually go out.
No.
We'll just spend... Because
we believe that
we'll be in transit. I don't imagine we would have to go through... We'd probably have to go through security again.
No.
Well, I don't know. See, I don't know if we checked our luggage through, all the way through...
They
I don't know nowadays whether you have to pick up your luggage again.
No, well, I don't know. That's a good question. But we will,
because we're changing plans.
We will come out of customs in Houston, and then go and transit to the to the domestic flight. Rob is saying, just remember, some of those questions were written by a comedian. That would be about right.
I actually had to count how many hairs were on his head.
Yeah, that's right. Lorraine, you'd better pack a carry-on with onset of clothes. Never know when they will lose your luggage. Yeah, no, we're already on that one.
Yep.
Dave is saying you'll be pleasantly surprised at how easy the checking process is.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Lorraine's saying no, they send them ahead.
Well, we're planning to check them all the way through. So as long as we actually see them at the other end, that's the problem.
All right. If you book back to back, they will shift luggage between flights.
Yep.
So it's going to be done. Yep. So that's going to be cool. So the luggage will be in Fort Myers before we get there.
Will it? Well, how does that work?
Well, there's other flights.
No, they tend to check it on the same flight as you, because if anything happens, you might have to go and identify your luggage at some stage. So if they make a mistake...
Honey,
yes.
With our memory, we'd be stuffed.
Well, I reckon I'd know my suitcase, and you'd recognise your Ziploc bag because it's see-through, and you'll see your undies in there, your jocks, so you'll know it's yours. So it's no issues.
Lorraine's agreeing with that one. It gets checked through before we get there. Oh, boy.
My fruity's looking good.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm having dessert.
Enjoy.
A cool-down dessert.
Enjoy. It's the best dessert you've had all day. Dave is saying, hope they don't send your luggage to match your accent. It will end up in Mongolia. Upper or lower?
Dave, I'll just send him there to get it. And I'll go in and enjoy myself.
Okay, you're going to send me there to go and get it.
My luggage might be there too.
Yes. And what money are you going to use to send me? We've spent it all on this trip. Lorraine, put coloured pom-poms on your luggage. Pom-poms?
To identify it.
Stop it.
I've got things on suitcases.
Boy, have you got things on suitcases. Kenny, g'day Kenny. Good morning everyone. I've been asleep since about somewhere around 9 p.m. or 10 Eastern until about 4 a.m. Eastern this morning.
I hope it wasn't this, you heard a funny accent and woke you up.
Yeah. Lorraine's saying it's easier for us to identify them. No, Kenny, did you hear the news? We got our planes booked. Our plane is booked and paid for, and we are
ready to go.
We're just waiting for the time. And in actual fact, just to clarify...
Oh, here we go. 300 and...
Oh, just wait.
Well, I'm being a psychic.
A psycho?
A New Zealand layover day. We're in Auckland, not for very long.
2 hours.
1 hour, 50 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours on the way and coming back. Yeah, the same. Oh, no, almost 3 hours on the way back.
So we're leaving 302 days. We're cruising in 318 days. And bugger, we've got to come home in 330. Okay, Rob, what did you say? You'll host a fundraiser to send Sean to Mongolia. I still want to know, upper or lower?
One-way ticket, thank you.
I love you too, honey bunch. Deep down inside where I live. Somewhere down there. Lorraine, her luggage has a giant Minnie Mouse face on them. Where's Mickey?
That's a good idea. G'day, Ian.
G'day, Ian. Rob Outer. Okay, Outer Mongolia.
Outer Mongolia. Yeah, the further the better.
Yeah.
Agree.
Ian, g'day. How you going, buddy? Hope everything's going well with you and Sandra. I hope you guys are all having a great time up there.
Your grandchildren as well.
Yep. I don't know if you've heard the news, but our flights are booked. We are US bound. Dave, that's really awesome. The layover. Normally they can be much longer en route to US. Gives you time to get off, have a stretch, try and lose Sean, and jump back on before he finds everybody's picking on me.
Oh dear.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Yes, we have to say we did really well with the layovers. Our travel agent did an amazing job.
Yep.
Very impressed.
And hopefully Cara is in the chat somewhere, or she's just looking.
And you may get to meet her at some stage.
Yep. Dave is saying good day to Ian and Sandra, so that's cool. Ian is saying good news with the flights. Absolutely. Well, funnily enough, when Ilana was doing the seat picking, the number of seats that had already been booked and taken was huge.
It was very limited choice. Unless they're just on hold at the moment. No, you can't choose your seats if it's just on hold. So
no.
It's going to be a full plane.
It's going to be.
We can't pick the United though. I think it's just a matter of a check-in when we get there. So we may not even be sitting together.
Well, thank God for that. I mean, I spent 19 hours with you on a plane.
No, thank God
trying to tell everybody to send me off to bloody upper or lower Mongolia. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Quite looking forward to it.
I didn't marry you for your money.
Because I know, it's only a short flight anyway, so that's fine.
Dave says he seat picks at the airport, so he gets embarrassed. Well, it depends on how you pick it. Do you use a toothpick or...
You may not even have a choice. I think they basically might just tell you, these are your seats and off you go. That's fine. They're only short. They're only 4 hours. One's 2 hours. 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours.
2 hours, just over 2.25 hours, yeah. It's fine.
Lorraine is saying, usually you can pick your own seat as you load. And, okay. So, I think the reason why we're going there, we'd better put on, hang on. Rob is saying, Ilana, they offer flight assistance for those with requirements. You could palm Sean off and spend the rest of your flight in peaceful bliss.
Oh, I might leave the poor staff to really deal with.
What sort of airplane? 777 or 787 or something else?
No, Dreamliner.
It's a Dreamliner. And I'm not going to make a comment because that's the kind of guy I am.
And he was desperate for his A380, but unfortunately it's not Qantas, so
I get what I get.
Wait.
I get what I get.
You'll have to wait for a Qantas flight sometime.
All right, so the reason why we're actually coming across the pond is for this. Oh, we just cannot wait. I mean, goodness, M-Y, my. Goodness,
Forward
my.
so much.
Oh, you know what? It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's getting
All
more
right.
realistic, more real by the minute.
As Kim and what's her name? Kath and Kim say, look, Molly, I'm going on an aeroplane. Fun and merriment. Alright, so Dave is saying that the Dreamliner, they're awesome.
Good.
A 380 is overrated. Yeah, I just wanted to have a look at what an A380 looks inside.
Yeah, he wants to experience one in his lifetime.
Just one.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to the Dreamliner.
One. All right, now, so Dave again is saying that there is a reality with cruising once your flights are booked.
Yeah.
It completes the package. Your holiday starts at the airport and gets better every second.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it actually felt like, didn't it? We were really excited. We felt that this was it.
Yep.
The last, basically, the piece of the puzzle. Really,
so now we can stop talking about it and planning for it.
Well.
So there we go. We're in the throes of planning, and so what else we're planning is some of the events that we're going to be having on board the Dreamliner.
Okay, I don't think we're getting up to very much. You're going to be wedged in at the window.
Oh, so, wedgies.
Yes, you'll get a wedgie at the window.
I'll get wedgie to boots. Ian is saying he agrees, however, he wouldn't complain if we were in the pointy end, and no matter what plane it is.
Agree.
Mate, I would agree with you there, 150%. Only I can't afford the pointy end. Unless they turn me into
unless you're a pilot and in the cockpit, there you'll be in the pointy end.
I'll be on top of the pointy end. Unless they turn me into a radar dish. Because that's in the pointy end. Dave is saying that you will spend the next 10 months looking for Dreamliners in the sky. You'll have a neck brace by the time you board. Actually, no, we just use a thing called YouTube.
We've already YouTube. In New Zealand Dreamliner, and we've even actually someone's even sat in the seats that we're going to be sitting in.
Bastards!
Well, one of the reviews.
Bloody bastards! How dare they sit in our seat?
It looks like a really nice plane.
Ian is saying that he only uses the pointy end of we have enough frequent flyer points.
Sure.
Yeah, another feeling. I only wish I had frequent flyer points.
Well,
but
we'll get our Chris flyer points.
Yes, we'll get our Chris flyer points. So we'll be getting some good times happening. Yeah, as he says, it's rare.
Oh no, I've just dropped.
Oh my God. You'll just
That's white. I don't wear white normally.
Well, do you want me to show everybody where it is?
No.
Oh,
just get. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, you haven't. I'm hiding them.
Okay, just before that, Dave says Sue and he are heading off to Plane Spot between Christmas and New Year in Sydney. She just doesn't know it yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's awesome. Rob is saying that he'll take a beat up DC-2 if it means he's flying again.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be true. Rob is not one of those that looks for anything upper class. He'll take a beat up anything. He's even got me. As a friend.
Beg your pardon.
As a friend.
Yes. What does that mean?
I have to clarify that.
Thank you. I was a bit worried there for a minute.
Oh, come on. You know me better than that.
I'm very worried about you. Yes. That's why. Yes. Correct. I do know you, and that's why I worry.
Dave is saying super glue 6 gears together and hang on for dear life. Yeah, it's about right. Now, hang on a minute. What are we going to super glue? Top to bottom, in which case we've got 6 wings flapping in time, or we're doing the wing tips, in which they're doing the
just the outer wing of on the end geese.
Well, yeah, it gives a new meaning to a geezer. Oh, sorry, Lorraine. I fly cattle class to be able to go anywhere. How does the cattle feel?
Once you sit. When you fly to Australia across the Pacific, once you sit for X amount of hours, you really would wish that you were Slightly towards the front of the plane, I can tell you.
See what Rob says?
Stand in line, mate.
I'm just not going to say anything to the lot of you. Hang on, that was 30 seconds. I can say a lot to the rest of you and just get you to have a good reason why you'd want to. 13 hours of heaven. Hang on. 13 hours of. With or without me? Now that's the question.
I mean, they're all daytime, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, the long ones are daytime.
Yep.
Yep, that's good. Good.
So we get in there in what time? I think it's
Let's have a look.
3:10.
Yep.
3:10. And then when we get into the US, we'll leave.
Oh no, Auckland to Houston. We leave Auckland at 7:30 in the
Auckland
evening.
time.
Which is, yeah, okay. And then we're going, which way are we going in time?
We're going backwards.
Backwards.
Because we're going to cross the date line.
Yep, correct. That's right.
There we go. So looking forward. All we can think of is...
So we'll get 2 sunsets.
Yes.
On the same day?
On the same day.
On Thursday the 29th.
Isn't that amazing?
I know.
The same day. And we get a sunset. OMG.
Amazing.
One of the sunsets will be on the ground.
Well, October, yeah, it'll be dark by 7:30 p.m. Yeah, never mind.
Dave is saying that Sydney to LA is 9:30 p.m. flight or thereabouts and gets around 7 a.m. same day. So your flight is heaven on a stick. Mate, I'm just looking at this. 9:30 p.m. and you get there before you took off. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's funny. Oh well. It is what 'tis. So, what are you going to do with me in the corner?
Corner of what?
In the window.
You'll be looking out the window. That's what you'll be doing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to have my noise-cancelling headphones on and paying no attention to you. So
Which is what you
I will be
normally
doing. That's right. But this time
So
I
what's
truly won't
different?
be able to hear you.
So what's different? Lorraine is saying that she's a big girl, so she uses the Aussies. Now, hang on. We know you're a big girl. You're at least 21. So why is the Aussie so special? Rob is saying UK to Miami, wheels up at 7, wheels down at 10. This is why you get drunk. Brits walking out of the airport. We're already on the lunchtime drinks by the time we land. Yeah, that's interesting. Dave is saying, did you get 2 or 3?
No, it's 333. It's 333.
Yeah, 3-3.
So we got a seat.
Yeah. Lorraine's complaining that the window seats are smaller.
Plus you have to climb over people. That's the problem with the window seat.
I don't mind if I climb over you.
No, but you might have a third person, hopefully not. We were debating whether to get a window and an aisle and cross fingers that we wouldn't have someone in the middle. But we decided that we ought to sit next to each other and drive each other mad. So
I like it when you drive me mad because then you have to say sorry at the end. That's the best part. Stream Elements is saying, welcome to Humpday with the Downunder Cruisers. Please support our channel so that we can support Helping Hands for Cruising. And if you're not already a member, hit the sub button and thumbs up, please. That would be greatly appreciated.
Lovely. Dave
is saying that they have a Qantas A330 300 to 4 -4, so no neighbours for them. So that's a 242.
Nice. Is that a
242 setup?
Lovely. Yeah.
Well, that's
nice.
333.
Yeah, I hate the rows of 4.
Yeah. And Lorraine is saying, true, Rob. Why? Because Rob says less headroom over the window as well.
Well, we're not tall, so
A, we're not tall,
don't need to worry
and
about
B, I don't have any hair to worry about, so that's okay.
Sorry, you don't have any hair
to worry about banging on the top of the...
I don't think it's your hair that's the worry. I'm more concerned about the state of your head.
Yeah, but I've got a small head.
Yep. No comment from me.
I won't go any further with that one. Anyway, okay, Dave's got an important question here. Are you staying at Melbourne Airport night before you fly, or you should? Actually, no. We've got enough family members that can take us in.
11's a good time, so
yep,
we'll get there at 9 and easy.
Oh, Rob's got a quick question, so we might have a slow answer. Did you check that your seat lines up with a window and not fuselage? Yeah, we checked.
Yeah, we've been on Seat Guru. As soon as we got home, we went straight to Seat Guru and
we chose the seat
carefully.
Lorraine nearly knocked herself out taking the window seat last.
Oh, that's no good, Lorraine.
How'd you do that?
Well,
Dave is saying 11 a.m. Yes. I would be there at 2 a.m.
We might be so super excited.
Mate,
I reckon that we probably...
You don't know our family, right? When Ilana and I say that we need to be somewhere at X time, it's T minus...
It is nerve-wracking. I hate to say it, I love your family, but punctuality is not a strong point.
I'm talking about us.
Oh, we are there, yes. I'm talking about your family.
I'm not talking about my
your
family.
Sister's driving us,
my sister and my father.
She's got the station wagon. We will be telling her that we're taking off at 9 a.m.
No, we won't. We'll tell her we're taking off at 7 a.m.
Okay, all right.
So that she can be at us
because we will. Otherwise, we will be there at 1 minute to 11.
No, I'll say to her, we need to be at the airport by 7 a.m.
Yep.
She'll go, why is that? I'll say, because we have to be there at 7 a.m.
No, because we've got a 9 a.m. flight. Hello, Jackie, if you're watching right
now. She's not watching. Lorraine, I'm tall and I forgot to duck. Well, I'm not going to make another comment. Ian.
Oh, we're sitting.
Which airlines are you booked on? Okay, so Air New Zealand to the US, and then when we hit US territory, we'll be flying on United Airlines. It's all under the Air New Zealand ticketing banner.
So we're going to Houston with Air New Zealand, and from Houston to Fort Myers, United, and Tampa back to Houston on the way home with United, and then Air New Zealand all the way back.
Did you read that?
Oh. No.
Dave, we couldn't do that.
No, thank you.
We could not accept that.
I'm not going to impose thank you like that.
We appreciate it.
That would be wonderful.
But you know what?
We'll need it sometime. So
and here's what we would say. If we come up to your side of the woods, accommodation at your place would be greatly appreciated. In lieu of...
They may not be there, but...
Stop giving them ideas. The Ubers are saying, cool. Yeah, stop giving them ideas. Seriously. I don't know. If you feel that you'd like to support the channel, in fact, all the support that goes into the channel actually goes into Helping Hands for Cruising. There is a tip jar that you can go through here on StreamYard. Sorry, not StreamYard, Stream Elements. Excuse me. Stream Elements here has a tip jar. Just go into there and you can then support the Helping Hands for Cruising channel.
Directly via the Helping Hands for Cruising link. Thank you.
Ian is saying, like he said, Dave, thanks. I will take the presidential suite. The presidential. Yeah, well. Okay, so Dave is saying, you staying with us, I will speak with the plant and the microwave, but not at the same time. They don't get on.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. A domestic are you having there?
It's no good. Something has to be done there.
Seriously. Now that we've given Dave a heart attack, we actually would not be staying with him.
You mean like that?
Well, you know, the way Dave treats us. I mean, seriously, all the disrespect.
That you deserve.
But that's besides the point. I mean, I didn't fight in 2 world wars.
No, you didn't.
I admit.
That's right, you didn't.
But the way he's treating us.
Very
Anyway.
good. Very good.
Yep. So, anyway, now, one of the things that we've got happening on our cruise, as you know, is we've got young Mr. Kenny joining us, which is going to be awesome. And we believe, and Kenny, I do want to find some time at some point to have a chat with you just as a catch-up. So if you're okay after this live, I'm going to actually have a chat with, get you on Messenger and have a chat with you, if that's okay with you. Rob is saying people stay in hotels at the airport. You mean you don't have to sleep in those tiny plastic chairs on the floor?
I've done that. I spent the night on a floor of a hotel airport. Boy, that was the worst night of my life. Horrible.
So Dave is saying the microwave, heels hoist, pot plant, and dodgy
Woo-hoo!
toaster. It would be like a rave party.
Yeah, rave on.
Lorraine is saying, goes to show how awesome you both are. Yeah, it does, and we appreciate that. And
Thank you.
thank you. Kenny is saying, sounds good to him.
Oh, he's
Been here listening and watching in the background the whole time. Also,
good. That's
you
when
mean
I've
you
dozed
haven't
off.
You mean, Kenny, you haven't been doing something on the side, like watching somebody else's channel? I'm just asking. All right. So, Dave is saying the dynamic duo. Well, after today's training session, I don't feel very dynamic right now.
He had a busy day.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I've had a busy week, actually.
Well, you had 2 courses on. You had an AM course, full,
Actually, technically speaking, I had 4 courses.
all going at the same time, believe it or not. And then you had we put on an afternoon course as well. Then we had no air conditioning on top of that. So you did well.
So I wonder what the temp is tomorrow.
I think the same as today, actually.
Lorraine is saying that Kenny is still multitasking.
He's an
Knowing Kenny, he
amazing
would be
multitasker.
Yeah, he's the only. Kenny is the only person I know that can actually be active in 3 live streams simultaneously at the same time while he's doing his own.
Kenny, you're churning out the vlogs. I'm going to be interested in seeing your zoo visit.
Yeah,
that you've got lined up.
Not only the zoo visit, but the taste test he's going to be doing on the cruise. I mean,
Yes.
seriously. Okay, Dave is saying multitasking is that breathing in and out. Simultaneously and at the same time. I'm into tautology big time. Ian is saying he had 1 course at lunchtime.
Oh, of course. Very good. Very good.
Yeah. But were you teaching the lunchtime? Okay, shut up, Sean. Let's do the Kenny song because I know he'll love it.
Right, a bit of chair dancing for this one.
Yeah, just a little bit. Here we go.
Put the fruit down.
Put the fruit down.
You're being a very naughty boy.
You have been. Seems like this video ain't sharing.
Oh.
Come on, Mr.
Are you
Video.
pressing the right buttons?
Pressing the buttons? What buttons? Oh my gosh.
Buttons?
Buttons? Alright.
Oh, okay. And we're back. Oh,
Yeah.
we're back. We're not back. Oh, we're in the corner now. We're in the naughty corner.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this and try.
I am getting very dizzy.
Are you now?
Yes, we're flying all around the place.
Well, we're going in a hairy plane. All right, let's have a look.
No, you're right, Lorraine. Kenny has to have his eyes ahead. You're right, in Disney World.
Yeah, Disney World, he won't be able to sort of.
The ship's bogged. It's stuck. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well,
the ship is bogged.
Can we just sort of imagine Helping Hands for Cruising theme music in our heads and sort of do you know?
No, well, you see, I changed.
Well, we're not going to rap or anything.
I changed something.
You did?
I did.
This is what happens when you do that.
Yeah, and I think I will
try that.
Reset that.
Okay.
Because then that will make it.
Right.
Hopefully, twerk. Did you know
there's
videos?
No twerking. We're not
no
twerk.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can get it to. See?
Bravo.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Yes, we have to thank FatMat for that one. It's been really awesome.
Yep. And yes, indeed, together we can help somebody.
Yes, we can. Absolutely. And Lorraine is saying that I'm mucking around. No, actually, I wasn't. I was actually trying to do something there. Kenneth, I've actually been trying to get things ready for my channel today. I have a premiere at 2:10 p.m. Eastern Standard today from my visit to Gatlinburg, Tennessee area. Over Gatlinburg, Tennessee Zoo this past weekend for the first time.
Fantastic.
Mate,
well,
I hope you enjoyed it because you really looked like you were having a lot of fun.
we will watch it.
Yep.
May not be at the premiere, depending what time it is here, but we will certainly watch it and make a comment.
Absolutely.
And of course, give it a thumbs up. We enjoy your vlogs.
Dave is saying, can you imagine landing in USA and going, next stop, cruise ship?
No,
It's the best flight one can take.
I can't.
Mate, let
No.
me tell you, I don't know, both my point of view and Ilana's point of view, I've never been to the US. So for me to actually get off the plane in that country and try not to mimic the accent that's coming back at me is going to be absolute blast. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it's an opportunity to meet all the YouTubers on the other side of the pond.
Yep.
But more importantly, it's a chance for me to meet up with family who I haven't seen in at least 40 years. So that's going to be awesome.
Yep. Will be.
Alyssa is saying that's a nice song. Enjoyed that.
It is, isn't it?
It is beautiful. It is the theme song for the Helping Hands for Cruising. So if you guys feel so disposed, go ahead, give away. Thank you, Kenny. That's FatMat's link. Folks, spread the love. Jump onto FatMat's channel and show him that you're there. Okay. Only the Gov would make this comment. Only the Gov. Colony to colony transfer. Yes, that's us going to New Zealand.
I tell you what, the colonies are getting smaller, seeing as Barbados has just left the Commonwealth.
Yes.
Mm.
See what you've done, Kenny. See what you've done, Rob. You've sent the Barbadians away.
And sent Prince Charles off to sleep.
Yep. Good night.
So
Slater. Ian is saying that make
no.
sure you pack your Kevlar bullet. Nobody would want to waste a bullet on me. Seriously. And Dave is saying, mate, it's okay at any age to be excited, and you should be. You board that plane and you won't be able to hide your excitement.
We have never flown overseas together.
No, we haven't.
So this will be interesting.
Yeah, it will be awesome. Lorraine is saying that so many firsts for many people, it's going to be so awesome.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
Okay, so to give you an idea, there's going to be a number of people whose first cruise it's going to be. There's going to be a number of people whose first visit to Miami it's going to be. There'll be at least one person who I know who's never seen the ocean. So that'll be a first. There's at least one person I know who's never been to Disney World. So that's another one. There's at least two people I know that have not been to the Tampa, to the Florida aquarium in Tampa. So that's another first. Do I go on?
And there'll be many people meeting other people for the first time.
Correct. And Ian's asking a very valid question. Not even Tasmania?
No, not even Tasmania.
No, not even Tanzania.
No, not together. No.
Yeah, no. Alyssa is going, how exciting. Yeah. And it is. We're so enjoying it. We could always do with another Aussie on board. I mean, guys, come on.
Nice.
It's me holding up the fort. Bloody hell. And I've got to, well, hang on a minute.
Well, you never know. We might meet some Aussies on board anyway.
Yeah, but wait a minute. There'll be two sets of poms because Sarah and Glenn are going to be there.
Yes.
Hopefully Rob's going to be there.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So if we've got two sets of poms and we've got all those Kanaks.
And the Aussies, so we'll have
There's only going to be one set of Aussies, and that's us.
Yes.
And we've got to hold the fort. We've got to teach all those
we've got
guys
the
how to
other
be decent Aussies.
Oh dear. That's going to be a bit of a
it will be
a hard task.
Dave is saying, and not only meeting the people, it gives a whole new friendship platform once you've met.
Yep.
Yes. I will actually be surprised if anybody's bigger than a 2x5.
Because we see everybody on screen, usually from the waist up. It's sort of like, oh, you're that tall.
Alyssa's saying hers would be last minute if she did. Well, bloody well do it. Make it last minute. Get on there.
Come on.
Rob, Aussies on a boat. That's unusual. Hang on a second. Aussies were the first. We were the first boat people. Because you guys, Gov, I'm talking to you. You guys put on the friggin' thing and sent us all the way down here. We're talking about convict history here. We didn't have a choice. Lorraine, it's all beyond my imagination and honored to be able to be a party to this amazing adventure. Yes, it's going to be
totally awesome.
Yep, absolutely awesome. So what can I say, folks?
And overwhelming, to be honest. I think we'll be really overwhelmed at the beginning.
Yep.
And we'll be overwhelmed and out of sadness to leave, just have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
I know it.
But you know what? There's
But
always YouTube.
It's not goodbye, is it?
No, it's Slater.
Yep.
Dave is saying got sent to Oz for punishment. Geez, that worked well. Thankfully, my families were all crooks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we say.
That's what we say. Hey, but I did it the long way around. I willingly came here, so I haven't been a convict.
That's true.
Actually, I'm a free settler. Just saying.
Actually, yes. My family too. But they made a choice to
Yep.
come to a fabulous place.
Well, actually, let me say, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but let me say, my parents were sitting at the airport in Johannesburg when we were leaving. And my aunt went to my mother and said, "Are you seriously doing this? Are you actually going to Australia? What a stupid move. You will make a big mistake. You'll be back inside 6 months." About 20 years went down the track, and my aunt came over for a visit. And she looked at my mother and she went, "What a mistake. I wish we would have made the same mistake." So I am constantly saying to my parents, thank you very much for making such a big mistake. The life here has been absolutely amazing, and I honestly thank the Australian government for letting us come and live as free settlers, not behind those concrete walls like some of the other forebears. Alyssa's having a good giggle there. And Lorraine is saying, "No, Sean, you're a transplant." That's correct. I am a transplant. No, I haven't had one.
No, you haven't had it. No. Okay. Oh, sorry. A different type of transplant. Yes, you're right.
Free anything in Melbourne? Who would have thought? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yenny's saying Sandra is a first-generation Aussie. Mother is a Pon and father is Slovenian. My family are convicts for sure. Mate, who cares? We're all here, and I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I'm saying we're all here, and this is the best country in the world, really.
Correct.
To be honest.
Oh.
Dave is saying, "Look at that mistake. Now an Aussie and met the lovely Ilana, and the rest is history in a great way." And you are quite right. I couldn't agree more. I'm a very fortunate man, and doesn't she know it? Kenny is saying, by the way, I did share out the live stream on Facebook and YouTube.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kenny.
Good on
Really
you.
appreciate that,
Good.
buddy.
Always.
You are an awesome friend, and it will be a privilege to shake you by the hand and give you a hug when we catch up at the group cruise before function.
And yes, and just be
The
aware,
meetup.
Sean is a hugger. Just be prepared,
Yep. I'll hug anybody, even Ilana.
even strangers.
David says Eve thought she watches what you order in a cafe.
No, I suggest politely. Really?
Yeah.
I know he can. No, he has total free will.
I do.
Despite,
So long as I
despite
agree
what
with you.
might think. That's how it makes me sound
Well,
terrible.
Dave, you saw that in action, right?
I can't even remember now.
Yeah, Elise goes, nice.
Did you really want that thing? Did you?
No, I said there's this, and you can have that, and you went, I think you're going to have.
I did not say I think you're going to have.
Yes, you did.
But then you choked, but then you had it.
Dave,
No, Dave.
am I right or am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, because you know I'm right.
You have complete free will to choose what you want to eat.
Yes,
Just because at home you get what's put before you. That's
my problem. I eat everything in front of
that's
me.
the prop. Yes.
It's the way I was brought
No,
up.
that's very good. At least that you eat everything that's put before you.
Dave is saying Sean and I hugging when we met
Yes.
looked like two rhinos headbutting on a footpath.
Gosh,
Mate,
we spotted you from a kilometre away. It was quite funny, and vice
Mate.
versa.
let me say that hug was the best hug I have had in a long while. You
That's
are.
funny.
It was a privilege to meet up with you. It was awesome.
Yeah,
I love meeting mates.
yeah, that was great.
I love meeting mates. Alyssa's saying you two are a cool couple.
Oh, well, thank you. Cool.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Lorraine is doing 191, whatever that means. Dave is saying, Ilana said you can eat what you want. Not sure what the knife was pressed into your ribs.
I'm really embarrassed now. Oh dear. I
Yep.
think I might have to change my ways if that's what it looks like. But I promise you
Lorraine's
it's
having a
not.
giggle.
It's not.
But it's true. How embarrassment.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness me, folks. Well,
Oops.
folks, we come to the top of the hour, just about. We've had an awesome time with you. We're really pleased to show you our plans, our future plans.
Yeah.
And so on your Friday night, for those of you across the pond, Friday night at 10 p.m., Saturday at 2 p.m. our side of the pond. We look forward to catching up with you again, and obviously we'll be having a great chat about things. You never know what we might bring up or who, but we will have a chat. Thank you, Kenny, for that compliment. But we will have a continuation of what's next. Dave, D.U.C.s, my friend, thank you very much. Have a great week.
Up and away.
Up and away, as they say on the flying world.
Yeah. Have a great week, everybody. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Be safe.
Enjoy. Be safe. Take care.
And we'll see you
See you
in
later.
a few days' time. Bye now.
Bye. Have fun.